We got a little headband, bell, a hat, more of these bracelets, homemade sticker. Like I said, the gingerbread and bell are only here because I only have a little bit left. Then I have this. It's kind of like a black and white theme box. Then we have this. Then we have black and white heart. My gloves are not working anymore. Let's see if I can find like a dark one. And I may or may not add a drawing. We will see. Depends on if people want drawings. And a bracelet. And a miniature 3D. Now if you want something bigger, you can pay for the bigger piece. Long way. Ready to go. Blue hat and a green hat. An adorable little bell. 2 of these bracelets. 3D miniature project. Keychain. Gingerbread men. Let's get one out of here. A leaf, just some more pendants, and ta-da, already packaged, ready to go. So, fresh, so new. I just imagine what people thought when the first color TV was introduced all those years ago, watching the formerly black and white world come to life with color. The yellow brick road and the Wizard of Oz must have certainly made a lot more sense to those who had only seen it in black and white. TVs prior, maybe those viewers felt a little like I did when I got my first set of markers. I felt as though some wizard had just given me a whole rainbow with which to color a magical world in whatever I wanted. For a time, life was grand, right up until I learned about the so-called rules. Rules can sometimes be rigid and confining, and have a delightful habit of taking the wind out of your creative styles. The first real rule was taught as a child was color inside the lines. Along with being the first rule I learned, it was also the first one that I simply had to break. I was much more interested in watching color appear on pages as I scribbled willy-nilly. It was hypnotizing. My young little brain was thinking way too fast for my tiny hands to keep up. Get the color on the paper was the only goal I had in mind. I was a creative kid and my coloring was in abstract overdrive. I would go literally outside the lines, straight over the lines, and occasionally right off the page and entirely onto the table. New rules from mom. Don't color the table. Some rules are just no fun at all. Now that I'm mostly grown up, I've featured a coloring book not only for kids but also for the inner child in everyone. Nothing in the world makes me feel happy more like a kid again than the smell of a packet of crayons and a big blank coloring book full of possibilities. In this collection, I hope to provide you with a really interesting and unique experience. I want whomever picks up this book and flip through its pages to feel an irresistible urge to fill in all the images with all sorts of vivid colors. You'll be surprised how many pieces have changed from this coloring book. I have repurposed some of my artwork, adding cool patterns, backgrounds to fill the negative space and to give you more elements to color. Hey peeps, I'm Inky and Zeus, cute cousin. My name is Ag, but you could call me A, like the frozen, you know. Eee! Oh, here's more. Feel free to be as creative as you want. Color as you will. Break the rules if you please, but you do not have to be messy if you do not want to be either. This is a rule-free book. Apparently, you can use these pages to practice to level up your coloring skills. Maybe your pencil sketches are great, but you haven't found your color style yet. Coloring isn't easy, and no, I have never colored any of these images. You will be a coloring pioneer. Honestly, I struggle the most with choosing colors, more than with any other part of my creative process. Even when I spend all day choosing the color, I sometimes just end up with painting over it the next day anyway. Phew, even writing this is exhausting. Just remember, you can always try again. You could even photocopy some of the images and practice on the copies before you give it a real shot in the book itself. That's what coloring is all about. Trial and error. This is still a rebellious little child running around in my wild imagination, bending and breaking the rules of art as she pleases. My art blends the cute, creepy, and the surreal in a whimsical way that definitely any logic or physics. I can't wait to see what inspiration you take out of the characters and patterns created for the pages. Go wild with your choice. Be a rebel. Think outside the box and definitely absolutely color outside of the lines and straight onto the page if that's what you want to do. Just don't tell your parents that I told you to do so. Wink wink. Little ink and pop manga and Zoo is pop painting. Camillea's little helper. I help her pick out colors to use with art. It's a pretty important job, but I can toes handle it. I'm the cool child after all. That's what my name. Aka means in Japanese pretty sweet, right? Wait, what's his name? I am the cool color child after all. That's my name. Oh, his name actually means color child. in a different language. How interesting. I'm gonna see. Oh, here's some more. Camellia has gained wide acclaim for her illustrated work, has been nominated for a Joe Shunner Award and Will Ernest Award. She is the co-author of Pop Manga and the author of Pop Painting. She has worked with Dark Horse Comics, Image Comics, Hasbro, Disney, Shiro, and Neil, and created her own cult sensation portion and Helmet Girls. She is also well known for her meddling rainbow, Big Guy Girl oil painting, which have made her a hit in the industrial pop movement. Visit her at carmel.com. Ooh, so 7 Carmel the Heart. So let's see what else we have. Maybe there's more talking or like words. I want to see if we can find any. Oh, here's some. This is kind of cool. As you work, don't forget about me. I'll pop up throughout the book so you can find me in with pretty colors too. Oh, here it is again. That's so cute. Remember, you can color outside the line. Shocking, right? It's okay to bend the rules sometimes when you are being creative. Now I'm just looking for that cute little character. If I can find it. Cute little character, where are you? A girl walking in. Animal. Ah, here's one. It's totes okay to use whatever color you want. Chim-Chan and I learned a long time ago to use whatever we want when coloring. Pink hair, yellow eyes, blue owls. Oh yeah, go nuts. Let your freak flag fly. That is so cute. Oh, here it is again. Okay, did I hear someone ask what to use for color? Well, peeps, you can use all sorts of awesome stuff. Markers, crayons, colored pencils, pastels, and so on. All are perfect for this book. Now I'm just looking for it again. Looking for the page, looking for the page. My, oh my, we're looking for the page. Looking for a page, we found one. Chim-Chan does a lot of color art with the help of my cousin Ink and Slate. This image here in pen and ink, cousin Ink totes rocked it. Now we're looking for oh, I just love patterns, don't you? So many things to color in. Well, let's see if we can go more. Ooh, this one's really big. Here it is again. As Camilla's colored child, I get asked the following questions a lot. Why doesn't Camille color all her artwork? Why use only black and white for some pieces? It's simple. Chim-Chan loves manga, and manga is traditionally black and white. Even though I'm a fan of color, I totes love the simplified and interesting of these soft of images. I bet you can come up with some red colors for them though. So cute. Okay. We're going to see if he's in here anymore. Oh, that's a pretty picture. We are looking for the... I want to call it a hamster, but I don't know. This image, if you can believe it, is one Zeus helped work on. It was created with acrylic paint. I think he's on the last page, yep. Well, cuties, I hope you had fun coloring. Now, Chimchime and I are off to do some of our own coloring. Until next time. That is so cute. I wonder what it says in the back. Manga artist and pop super Camilla present her first ever coloring book. This one-of-a-kind book gives you the character to collaborate with, adding the color of your choice to her glorious black and white art, featuring haunting and surreal characters portrayed in pages filled with patterns and elaborate designs. Each page is renowned in artistic style. Pop Manga Color Books is guaranteed to provide hours of coloring, fun, and excitement. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. We will color in some of those pages another day. I just thought it'd be fun to read some of those. Sometimes you get to coloring and you forget to read some of the stuff they have in there. Sometimes it's really funny.